Hey friends, Tony Howard here, and I'm here to tell you about a new webinar at freshvoicesinastrology.com. Head over to freshvoicesinastrology.com to sign up. I have Jessica Lanyadoo with me to tell you about her webinar. Hey, Jessica.
Hey, so thanks so much for having me.
Of course, it's my pleasure. And your new webinar is going to be on October 20th, and it's called Astrology, Mental Wellness, and You. Very intriguing title. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to share with folks?
Absolutely. So this is going to be a talk that I hope to be incredibly practical and applicable to your life. If you're at the very beginning of your astrology studies, you're going to get a lot of value out of it. If you are a seasoned practitioner, I think you'll also get a lot out of it. What I'm going to do is unpack this very important topic of mental wellness. And essentially it's mental, emotional, spiritual wellness. It's just hard to put that all in the title. You know what I mean? So we're not talking about severe mental illness. That's for a different talk. But we are going to look at the mental health implications of each of the planets. To understand what their motivations are helps us to understand our own nature and how to cope with it. Because with every problem articulated by a planet or anything in astrology, there's also the tools to cope with it. So that's what we're going to unpack and explore. This will be a time for you to take notes and learn about yourself and astrology and your relationships ultimately, because I really feel that our kind of where we're starting from and our own mental wellness, our ability to kind of be with ourselves and refer back to ourselves is foundational to how we relate to others and how we really hear, interpret, and understand others. So that's just a little amuse-bouche for the talk.
Beautiful. Thanks for sharing that, Jessica. And it sounds like definitely one you want to turn into. I guess you could turn into it as well. It is on October 20th if you would like to sign up. And if you can't attend live, no worries. If you register for the webinar, you get the complete recording set for included in your registration. And you don't have slides, do you, Jessica?
I find slides to be, no, it's okay. I find slides to be distracting. Although, you know what? If you guys are a part of this webinar and you're like, Jessica, we want visuals. We want astrology visuals. I'm open to that. I generally find visuals really distracting. So I focus on this thing being in your face, but you don't have to watch. You can just listen. You don't need this. You just need this. And I got it for you.
Awesome. Jessica, can you tell folks about, I know you've been working really hard on a book for these last several months and you're in the home stretch. Can you tell folks a little bit about the book and when it comes out?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for asking. So I'm thrilled to say that you can pre-order the book now and it's out on New Year's Eve, 2019, super fortuitous. And it is called Astrology for Real Relationships, Understanding You, Me, and How We All Get Along. And I'm, like I said, super thrilled about it. So basically, this is not a sun sign book. You're not going to flip to the Capricorn section. Although if there was a Capricorn section, I bet you would. That's a joke. It was a Capricorn joke because I'm a Capricorn. The point I'm trying to make is what this book is it's broken into 3 separate sections. And in each section, we explore each of the planets. And we break down what the planet is, the planet in a sign, and the planet in a house. And the sections are thus. Friends and chosen family, because our platonic loves and our platonic connections, are deeply important. And there is, of course, an astrology for that. And I want to talk about it. So I do in the book. The second section is hooking up. It's the early stages of dating. So much of astrology books are really dedicated to like long-term committed, monogamous, often very straight relationships. In my book, we explore what happens in the TBD section of a relationship when you're not really sure what it is. What if you don't actually want it to be a relationship? You just want it to be like hanging out with someone. In this section, we will explore that. It's a little brandy, it's a little fun, and it's very feminist, very queer inclusive, and I really hope you enjoy that section. And then it brings me to the third and final section of the book, which is long-term relationships. Not all relationships are between 2 people. Sometimes there's more than 2 people. Not all relationships are monogamous. Not all relationships are heterosexual. And we acknowledge and work with that. There's astrology for all of it. And we get into it in the book. I hope you will buy this book. I hope you will read it and then reread it and then reread it. If you like Kindle, do Kindle. But I'm a big fan of like flipping through a book and like writing notes and doing stuff. It's got really cute illustrations too. So I don't know if you're into illustrations and astrology and cuteness, as well as high quality astrology stuff, then you're going to like the book.
Tell us the name again and where we can find it.
Okay, it's called Astrology for Real Relationships, Understanding You, Me, and How We All Get Along. And you can buy it most places that books sell. No, you can buy it most places that sell astrology books. But the safest bet is just go to my website. There's a little pop-up that you can't ignore. It says, buy Jessica's astrology book. You click on it, and then it brings you to all the booksellers. When possible, buy from independent booksellers. Buy local, buy independent, if you can. And there's a link that'll bring you to the booksellers that you can pre-order the book from. You can also buy it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble and other places that are easy and convenient for you. So do what you got to do, but, you know, pre-order that book, and also join this webinar. I'm really excited about it. And as much as possible, I will answer your questions. I'm a big fan of question answering. So, you know, I'll do as much of that as I can as well.
Beautiful. That's a great treat. So thanks for offering that, Jessica. All right, so head over to freshvoicesinAstrology.com where you'll find the registration link for Jessica's webinar on the homepage. If you're watching this video after October 20th, you can just head over to the webinar section of the website, and you'll be able to find the place where you can order the replay of this amazing webinar. So I hope you can tune in. And thanks again for taking time out of your day to chat with us today, Jessica.
Oh my God, thank you so much for having me.
Awesome, and we'll see you again really soon. Okay, take care, everybody.
Okay. Bye.